Hello guys, this is Dr. Palani Parmanik. I'm a practicing gastroenterologist in California focused on your gut health. Many in my community asked me the common questions and doubts they had about food and nutrition. So today, let's bust some common health myths and doubts because half the battle is knowing what is actually true. And I know there are a lot of confusion out there, so let's go through them one by one. Is it bad to drink water during meals? I heard it dilutes your stomach acid. This is something I hear all the time. The truth is, drinking water during meals is not harmful for digestion in most people. Yes, water may slightly increase your stomach volume and temporarily raise the pH of your stomach, that is decreasing the acidity briefly, but your body is smart. It compensates by producing more acid as and when needed. In fact, sipping small amounts of water during meals can actually help soften your food and make swallowing easier. It may actually fill you up by distending your stomach so that you will not feel hungry and will not eat more. I want you to sip water without any fear. Can we eat curd with fish, non-veg or spinach or at night? This is something I have always wanted to talk about because poor curd gets blamed for everything. There is no scientific reason to avoid combining curd with meat or fish or spinach. It is totally fine. These are all commonly eaten in Indian meals and do not have any issue unless you personally have any allergy or sensitivity towards these foods. And about eating curd at night, anything can be eaten at night, but the most important factor is the time, preferably by 6 to 7 p.m. but not more than 9 p.m. If you're not facing any worsening allergy symptoms, you don't have to avoid curd at dinner. Remember, it all depends on how your body responds to each kind of food. Is broiler chicken really bad? I heard it causes antibiotic resistance. Now this is an important one. Broiler chicken itself is not harmful. It's a good source of lean protein, but the concern comes from how the chicken is raised. In some farms, antibiotics are given to chickens to treat infections when they are sick. And overuse of antibiotics can lead to antibiotic resistant bacteria developing in the environment. That doesn't mean eating chicken will make you resistant to antibiotics. There is a difference, but this increases the risk of resistant bacteria entering our food chain, which is a larger public health concern which may not affect you directly at this time. So broiler chicken is safe. If you can afford, try to buy chicken from trusted sources. Look for hormone-free, antibiotic-free labels and always cook it thoroughly. A well-cooked, clean chicken is safe and healthy. Does eating fruits cause colds? Can breastfeeding moms catch a cold from eating fruits? The answer is no. Eating fruits does not cause a cold. That's a classic myth. Fruits do not cause colds, but viruses do. What can happen is if you're already sick and your throat is sore, citrus fruits might irritate it a little, but they will not cause the cold. And for breastfeeding moms, eating fruit won't give you a cold, nor will eating fruit transmit cold viruses through breast milk. In fact, fruits are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, which will actually help your immunity. So don't ditch fruits. They're one of the best things you can eat even when you are sick. Can whey protein cause piles or kidney damage if used for a long time? See, whey protein is generally safe for healthy people when taken in reasonable amounts. But if you already have any kidney problems, then yes, any high protein diet, not only just whey, might add some stress. But in a healthy person, moderate use of whey protein is perfectly fine. What about piles? Whey protein itself does not cause piles directly. But if you're not drinking enough water or not eating enough fiber, high protein consumption can cause constipation, which can in turn exert pressure on this internal hemorrhoids, which is called piles, or it may worsen the existing symptoms. So here is the trick. Balance it out. Use whey as a supplement, not your only source of protein, and stay hydrated. Drink water at every chance that you get and don't skip fiber. Your gut, your kidneys and your gut man will thank you. Can diabetics do intermittent fasting or is it dangerous? This is again a common question which I get very often. Yes, people with diabetes can do intermittent fasting, but they need to do it carefully and ideally under a doctor's supervision. If you're taking insulin or blood sugar lowering medicines, fasting would cause hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar, especially if your dose is not adjusted properly. On the other hand, some studies show that intermittent fasting may improve insulin sensitivity over time. So it's not that diabetics cannot fast. It just has to be done right. Always consult your doctor first. Don't blindly follow what worked for someone else. Most patients can safely do 12 hours of fasting without any problem. Is drinking black coffee on an empty stomach harmful? That totally depends on you. Some people tolerate black coffee just fine even as a first thing in the morning, so it is not necessarily bad, but coffee stimulates acid production which can worsen heartburn or cause discomfort or stomach irritation in some people. Coffee can also increase anxiety and nervousness in some people. So if you're someone who are prone to acidity, acid reflux or sensitive to caffeine, then coffee on an empty stomach might make things worse. So the answer is, if you feel fine, go ahead. But if you're getting acidity or feeling anxious, consider eating something before you have your morning coffee. Let me know if you want more such videos, and remember, there is no one size fits all in health. A lot depends on your body, your lifestyle and your underlying conditions. That is why it is very important to understand your body, the science behind food, and not just follow things blindly. If there is one message I want you to take away from this, it is this: health is not about fear, it is about informed choices. So if you have got more questions like this, drop them in the comments and tell me if I should keep doing these myth-busting, clarity-giving sessions. Until next time, stay happy, stay gutsy, may God bless you.